Well, hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are looking at the past today, the past person, okay? If you are interested in that, then hang tight. Here's how this reading is going to start. First, we are going to go back in time to what your person was thinking and feeling when this whole thing went by the wayside, Taurus gang. What was in the mind of your person? What was in their thoughts, emotions? What were they saying? Let's just see what we can figure out as far as what was going on at the time that this thing went by the wayside between you and this person, Taurus. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Okay. All right. Oh, let's see here. Well, there was definitely emotion. So it wasn't for a lack of emotion. I will say that. Yeah, a lot of emotion here on the part of your person. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. And your person may be at a distance. It could have certainly involved a change of address because we have the Chariot card here. Okay. You know, I think your person started to have doubts, possibly, you know, and we've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. But I don't think I think they waited a hot minute before they even said anything, okay? And I think they were kind of hoping things in their mind would turn around. But then I think it was kind of sudden that they did take action. You know, I don't have my card that normally would speak to that, but I've got the Seven of Pentacles here, timeline-wise, followed by the Chariot, which can speak to kind of, you know, waiting for a minute and then just suddenly taking forward movement and walking away, which I have the Six of Swords here, kind of steering on in their mind to calmer pastures. Okay, so, and, you know, in their mind, I think this thing was stressful and they felt like that by leaving, it would bring them to a lot of peace, okay? In their mind, this thing, they may have been questioning your motives. We may delve into that just a little bit, okay, Taurus? But, you know, for whatever reason, they felt like this thing just was not going to be successful in the long run. I think at first they thought that, at times, and at times they had their doubts. I think they went back and forth between doubt and hope for a hot minute before you may have even realized it, and before they took this move where they kind of walked away, okay? You know, and in their minds, there was greater success for whatever reason by walking away. And I think for some of you, this had to do with family or money, okay? I'm just going to say that, okay, with this Ace of Pentacles being here in reverse. It was not, I repeat, it was not emotion that was the problem, okay? Your person felt strong emotion for you and probably was aware that you felt strong emotion for them as well, okay? Now, you've got the Empress here in reverse. This certainly could have been a divorce that we're talking about, Taurus. The Empress in reverse speaks to disaster, okay? And then you've got the Hermit reversed, which is kind of interesting because, again, I think they kept this to themselves for a minute. And I don't think this was an intuitively led decision. It may have been done kind of impulsively because I don't think that they, I think they were just back and forth on this whole thing. And then boom, they just kind of made a sudden move that was probably impulsive. Okay, probably impulsive because there was emotion here, no doubt. No doubt there was emotion. Okay, and then you have, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, and there was a lot of sexual attraction here too. So there was a lot of emotion, a lot of passion here with this Ace of Wands, okay? I think your person, I don't think they ever really gave up hope completely. I think they just kind of bolted. I think they were back and forth on this thing, Taurus. Like 1 minute they had their doubts, questioning your motives. 1 minute they've had hope for this thing. They couldn't deny the emotion and the passion. And they kept going back and forth, and just, you know, the time that they decided to take action was when they were on the side of doubt and, you know, questioning motives, okay? And, you know, another thing that I have that speaks to that is the Nine of Cups in reverse. That is my fickle pickle energy. Many of you know that, okay? And that is somebody who, you know, I thought this was what I wanted, but it's really not, okay? And as I said, for some of you, this had to do with money or equal give and take in their mind, okay? They may have felt like you were selfish. I'm not saying you were selfish. And maybe they said that, and that was kind of an excuse that they gave too, okay? But certainly money or family or whatever, they felt like you were out of balance as far as prioritizing them and giving to this whole thing, okay? So that's kind of what I see as far as what went down at the time in your person's mind, okay? Something happened that made them feel that this was disastrous. I don't know if it was the ending itself or something that happened along the wayside, or maybe it was just the divorce that we're seeing this Empress in the reverse here, okay? As far as zodiac signs, you have air, earth, and water, and no, you don't have, yeah, you do have air. You've got every zodiac sign here in the minor arcana: air, fire, water, and earth. You have Cancer and Virgo and Aries in the majors, okay? So let's fast forward, Cancer gang, to today, okay? Let's fast forward to today and see what we can find out about what your person is currently thinking. Do they still have emotion? Do they miss you? Do they regret this? What are their thoughts towards you and this whole connection now? What are their thoughts right now? Okay, Taurus gang. What are their thoughts right now, Taurus gang? What is this person's thoughts right now towards you, Taurus? Let's take a look. A lot of major arcanas here. This was probably a pretty important connection. Okay, well, they think about it. They think about it. Yep, they still have some emotion here. Oh, yeah. Don't they ever? Yeah, they feel like you were the missed opportunity, the one that got away. Isn't that interesting? Wow. Okay. So let's talk about this thing. All right, they're all up in their head again. Two of Swords kind of tells it all. Okay, kind of tells it all. Right, and I'll tell you, and the Two of Pentacles here, they are really, really in their head about debating about going back and forth of whether or not this thing has the ability to transform. That's why you pull the Death card, okay? But they do have emotion, Page of Cups, and if that's not enough, Six of Cups. They look back with a lot of fond memories, okay? A lot of fond memories here, okay? A lot of emotion still. They have not put this thing to bed. Oh, no, they haven't. I don't care what they say or how they act. And I think that how they're acting is that they're vibing just fine. And they may feel like you're vibing just fine, okay, with this Nine of Pentacles here, okay? That's how they're acting, but this is how they feel. Right here, up in their head, back and forth, okay? We've got two cards that speak to that, and they feel like there are roadblocks to this thing changing, but they wish it would change. Why? Because they feel like you're the missed opportunity, right? And I think they feel like you have walked away from this, okay? And that you have kind of started healing and kind of moved on from this. That's what I think. That's what I think. But they got a lot of emotion here still. They have regrets. You were the missed opportunity. I think they think that you wouldn't give them a time of day with Two of Swords here, that there's a big fat roadblock here. That's what I think. Here's what we're going to do. I'll give you the zodiac signs, and then we're going to predict what kind of future action this person may take. Okay, we know they're thinking about it. They're up in their head about it. I've got that all day long here with these cards. Okay, I'm going to give you the zodiac signs. Like I said, you have pulled water, air, earth, and these. And you have also pulled Scorpio and Aquarius, interestingly, okay? So, for what it's worth, you know, you're pulling all the zodiac signs. Again, a couple of more major arcanas, which can indicate, again, that this was not something that was by accident, okay? But you know what? I think you're their wish. You got the Star card here in this, too. You're their wish. Why? Because they think you're the missed opportunity with that Four of Cups in reverse. That can many times speak to that, okay? The wish that this had gone differently and that there could be a change in this. But they feel like there are roadblocks. Taurus gang, might they reach out? Let's take a look, okay? Let's see what we can expect going forward from this person, okay? So, and of course, Taurus, if you have not subscribed, I hope you will. And for those of you who haven't noticed, I have revamped personal readings, okay? Made those much simpler, more financially friendly, and I am now offering emergency readings. You can see all of that in the description box below if you want to delve into your situation in more detail, Taurus. Okay, so let's see what actions, if any, this person might take towards Taurus. What are any actions that this person might take? Are they going to come forward? What might we see here? Oh, they're real nervous about it. Real nervous about, oh yeah. Okay, I don't think they're going to. What I think they're going to do is just stay in turmoil and hope they can heal from this, okay? But you've got the Two of Swords here. Certainly roadblocks, okay? They may come forward. If they do, it's going to be kind of an impulsive decision. They're real in and out on this whole thing. For the most of you, I don't see them coming forward, okay? They're very nervous about it, and I don't think they want to make an impulsive decision, but I think they may in the heat of the moment. Literally, this could go either way. Then you got the Ace of Pentacles reversed here and the Five of Swords. So if they come forward, they may be kind of combative in this whole thing, okay? That could be the case too. Or create drama in some sort of a thing, okay? But for some of them, what they're going to do is bury themselves in work or whatever and try to ignore their thoughts and feelings, okay? But they're going to wait a good hot minute before they do anything, okay? But then I think some of them, if they come forward, it's going to be impulsive and they're kind of going to be overly dramatic, okay? Now, here's the thing. I don't think if they come forward, it's to clear the air. I will say that, okay? Or to, you know, I think it's going to be kind of something else, which is kind of interesting because we all, you know, we know that they've got emotion and this sort of thing. Okay, you can disrupt this energy. You have that power if this person comes towards you. You don't have to come back in the same way, okay? You can certainly speak your truth in love, but without compromising one bit of your message or your boundaries, okay? Or what your expectations are, okay? That is certainly true, you know your value regardless, okay? So I want to ask the question, what if you reach out, Taurus? I'm going to ask that question in a minute, okay? Here you have pulled air, earth, and fire, okay? So this person's really back and forth on whether or not to reach out. If they do reach out, it's probably not with the intent of clearing the air, you know, which is kind of interesting. This person is really combative, I think, which is kind of sad. They need to heal. You guys, regardless, you need to heal whatever caused this thing to go by the wayside to begin with, because if you don't, it will happen again. Energetically, there is no other way that can roll, okay? But, and I talk about that a lot in my playlist for those of you who want to know more about that. But okay, what if the Taurus reaches out to their person here? What if this Taurus reaches out to their person? What might we expect there? What if Taurus reaches out? What if Taurus reaches out? Okay. All right. So here's what I see. Let's talk about this thing. All right. You've pulled the Six of Wands, which is working on you regardless. If you were to reach out again, it is going to be a lot of drama. Okay. Yes, some truths will come out, but probably not in the best of ways. Okay. And it will end in probably another disaster if you do this right now. So the timing on this thing, here's why. It's timing, Taurus, okay? That's what the problem is here. And you're advised to wait, point blank, period, okay? And, you know, it's kind of interesting because, you know, you've pulled the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? And speaks to really not anything associated. There would be no collaboration, no coming together and working for a common goal, at least not right now. So this is kind of a foobar connection, and I don't know what to say, Taurus. It's kind of interesting because you've got a person clearly that has emotion, clearly that has regrets, feels like you're the missed opportunity, but yet very combative about the whole situation. And I really don't know why that is, unless this person just has issues to begin with and is kind of broken. You know, certainly you can do what you want to do. If this person reaches out to you and they're combative, you know, I've spoken of what I would do and how I would handle that. You know, regardless, here's what I would do, Taurus. I would work on myself and heal from this, and just let the chips fall where they may. Point blank, period. I would not reach out right now. I would wait, okay? Because this is probably what is waiting on you, okay? If you do that, and this here, you know, kind of something pretty tragic, okay? And I would not, I would take the advice of this card right now. Right here, I would work on me, okay? And I would focus on myself and heal myself, okay? We're going to get some additional advice for you from the tarot, specifically about how to handle things. For what it's worth, you pulled a ton of Earth, you pulled Fire, and Scorpio in this part of the reading, Taurus. All right, so let's do this, Taurus. Let's get some overall advice from the tarot today, okay? Overall advice from the tarot for my Taurus gang. Overall advice. Well, let's see what these are. I don't read advice. I just read whatever. Okay, so here's the thing. You have pulled the card of hope and healing and better days ahead, okay? And you have, you know, to be optimistic overall about your life, okay? To work on you. This is a highly spiritual card, okay? Filling up your own cup. That's what this is about with the Star card. You're divinely guided. You've pulled the Hierophant. It's the Taurus card. Standing in your own power is everything. And finding you regardless, okay? Find your power. Stand in your power. This is your card. But it also speaks to being divinely guided. Point blank, period, okay? If you're bored, if you feel like you're in a rut or stagnant, ask why. Sometimes it's a mindset issue, okay? Sometimes it's that you need to take a different action, okay? And only you can answer that by going inside and doing meditation, okay? And so that's the advice associated with all these cards, okay? You've pulled Aquarius and Taurus and water energy for that, Taurus gang. So again, if you've not subscribed to my channel, I hope you'll consider doing so. The likes and comments, y'all, truly, truly mean the world. And if you want to get in detail in your situation, check out the new info below this video for personal readings. Many blessings, Taurus gang.